What's up guys, God's back with another video. In this video we're doing something different. We've done this before, but we haven't done it this way. And I believe I can do it a little better this way. So last year I did a series called Road to Iron. And it was basically all the Destiny campaign missions and strikes up until Rise of Iron. We didn't have it out yet, and we wanted to kind of look back at the story, see where we came from. And so with Destiny 2 being a fresh start, there are a few things sprinkled in here and there that allude to previous lore from Destiny 1, whether it be, on the planet Titan, on the Ring of Saturn. You can still see the destroyed area of the ring from Oryx's ship. So there's things in Destiny 2 that are going to be from Destiny 1, but it's not going to be so heavy that someone has to know it. But for those of you out there who want to know the story, want to go back through it with me one last time before it comes out, we're going to do it here today. So there's about 50 some odd missions. We're going to leave the strikes out this time because we don't have time to do all the strikes and the missions together, but I'll talk about the strikes when we need to, when we're playing the missions and how they fit into the story. And then after we finish Vanilla Destiny, The Dark Below, House of Wolves, Taken King, and Rise of Iron, after each one of those sections, we're going to have kind of a wrap-up video where we talk about the story as a whole. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Tomorrow starts the beta, and so the second mission will go up tomorrow in the evening, but I'm still going to be streaming the beta all day on the PlayStation. So I hope you guys will come and watch and hopefully play along with me. And then on the 20th through the open beta, we're going to be playing on the Xbox with some of you guys as well. I got to work those days, and it's tax-free weekend, so it's going to be kind of tough doing the streams around certain times, but we're going to try to get some in anyways. And then Sunday, we're going to have the farm open up for 1 hour at noon, so that's going to be so much fun. We're going to be able to do that, hopefully, unless I have to work. I hope that I don't, but in the event that I do, we'll just have to wait and see. But enough talking. Let's get into the first mission. It's going to be Restoration on Earth. I'll let the cinematic play through, and then I'll see you guys after it's over.
We called it the Traveler, and its arrival changed us forever. Great cities were built on Mars and Venus. Mercury became a garden world. Human lifespan tripled. It was a time of miracles. We stared out at the galaxy and knew that it was our destiny to walk in the light of other stars. But the Traveler had an enemy, a darkness which had hunted it for eons across the black gulfs of space. Centuries after our golden age began, this darkness found us. and that was the end of everything.
Is it possible? There you are. Guardian? Eyes up, Guardian. It worked. You're alive. You don't know how long I've been looking for you. I'm a ghost. Actually, now I'm your ghost. And you, well, you've been dead a long time. So you're gonna see a lot of things you won't understand. This is fallen territory. We aren't safe here. I have to get you to the city. Hold still. Don't worry, I'm still with you. We need to move, fast.
So normally right here we would start the game off, we'd go through the wall, fight some enemies, and finally find ourselves a ship to fly away. But you have to, since I've already beaten the game, you can't access that part no more, and there's really nothing really to it. You pretty much meet some enemies, get you a secondary weapon, find your ship, and then basically we'll start the first mission after another cutscene.
It's been here a while. Hasn't made a jump in centuries. We're lucky the Fallen haven't completely picked it clean.
Will it fly?
I can make it work. Okay, it's not going to break orbit. It just might get us to the city. Now, about that transmat. Bringing you in. You can come back for them when you're ready. Let's get you home. Welcome to the last safe city on Earth. The only place the Traveler can still protect. It took centuries to build. Now, we're counting every day it stands. And this tower is where the Guardians live.
There's so little left out here. We were lucky to even find this ship. A Guardian can't do much to protect the city without one. But it needs a warp drive if we ever hope to fight beyond Earth. And that Cosmodrome is the only place I know where we might still find one. We survived the Fallen once. We can do it again.
All right, let's get to it. So we got to get over here and get this little bitty thing from this ship. It's going to tell us where to go here in the Cosmodrome, or as some would call it, the Cosmodrome, which is not correct. And if the person I'm talking about is watching this video, you know who you are. We'll get over here and we'll scan this little thing real quick. We'll probably have to shoot a couple people, that way we can stay alive. We're already taking damage, but we're light level 400, so I don't think we're going to have to worry about it. But it's still fun to mess around, help out the little bitty Guardians hanging out and about. I think we're going to get to go down inside this building over here once it gets through loading, but sometimes it likes to take its sweet time. Let's go back over here real quick. Maybe it needs us to come back.
They managed to restore an information hub here, down in the tunnels below. We should check it out.
All right, one of my favorite places. I'm gonna head on down up in here. Booyah. Excuse me. Should be some guys popping out.
A map of the entire area.
Booyah. Some of that. Hey, and guess what? In Destiny 2, we're going to have maps in our menu, so we don't have to look at stuff like this.
What we really need to find is a warp drive, so we can jump to any planet or moon. Fallen, about to drop on us. Our only hope is where we found our ship. We have to go back.
All right. Let's go find this warp drive so that we can get up out of here. Normally you wouldn't have a Sparrow yet, but we're going to utilize the speed so we can at least keep this a little fresh. Alright, normally there'll be a gold chest here.
Scanning for the warp drive.
Booyah. We about to mess this boss up. Hold up, you know what? Alright. Galley all day, every day. Normally this would be a lot harder. Booyah! Yeah, boy. Are you ready? Oh! Give me that drive.
There was a time when we were much more powerful. But that was long ago. Until it wakes and finds its voice, I am the one who speaks for the Traveler. You must have no end of questions, Guardian. In its dying breath, the Traveler created the ghosts to seek out those who can wield its light as a weapon. Guardians to protect us and do what the Traveler itself no longer can.
What happened to it?
I could tell you of the great battle centuries ago. How the traveler was crippled. I could tell you of the power of the darkness, its ancient enemy. There are many tales told throughout the city to frighten children. Lately, those tales have stopped. Now, the children are frightened anyway. The darkness is coming back. We will not survive it this time.
Its armies surround us. The Fallen are just the beginning.
What can I do?
You must push back the darkness. Guardians are fighting on Earth and beyond. Join them. Your ghost will guide you. I only hope he chose wisely.
I did. I'm sure of it. We're in this together now.
All right, guys, that is the first mission that's going to kind of get us that warp drive. The next mission that we are going to play is going to be The Dark Within. So we've got to investigate reports of a hidden power trapped in the Cosmodrome array stations. Now, I realize some of these missions for the Earth are going to be coming out during the beta, so if you don't get to watch them, I totally understand. But I hope that you guys would come back after the beta is over to finish the rest of it with us. This will finish, the whole series entirely will finish 2 days before Destiny 2 comes out. And so we'll have some other news here and there and other, like the PC beta, come out. But I'm going to be putting these up there just because they're fun to make, and I really enjoy going back through the story and seeing what story there really was. So I hope you enjoyed this first one. If you did, please hit that like button and leave a comment. Let me know if you're tagging along with me each day for these missions. It's fun to go back through. And if I missed anything, let me know in the comments. Let everybody else know that so we can kind of get kind of a better look at the story from a lot of different people's perspectives. That's it, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.